it's election day in Israel, and really, truly, if you have a vote, it's the only day where you'll feel any type of equality in this country. So vote if you have a vote. And if you don't, you probably have opinion, because everyone has an opinion here. So here's a little insight, because I've picked everybody's brains, because you got to choose your fight. And mine mostly is dealing with the growing anti-Semitism in the world, which affects your thinking. So I'm not the queen of facts, but I am the queen of insight. I guess you could say that. Bibi. Many people have referred to him as a king. He's not a king. He's a prime minister, an elected official, but he's been around for a really, really long time. And he's crazy huge on the world stage. And he's super bright and tough. And he has a lot of good friends in high places, powerful places. And if you do all the analysis and all the this and that, it's hard to deny him all of his accolades. And yeah, he's got things pending in the Supreme Court. I mean, corruption is king also here, so kind of goes together. But what is the truth? I don't think we'll ever know. But to vote. And so everybody, listen, everybody's talking and conversing. It's fascinating. It's interesting. It's great to hear all the different thoughts. I think the biggest situation here for Israelis, besides their security, and yes, there is this level of improved financial situations, but not for everybody. And that's a really big problem, because the middle class is disappearing in Israel. The only one to put the onus on, is it blame? Because blame is big here, is Bibi. Except when you live in a country and you're surrounded by your enemies, you think about security. Is it better to rule a bigger nation and to not put some part of the country in a questionable area and to take full authority? Or does that cause more warring? Does that cause more violence? We've had for the past year, the Gazan Arabs are just sitting on the southern border of Israel. They're being pushed there by their leaders, and they're there to either break down the border and pass it, which who knows what would happen if they had that opportunity. Or to, I don't know, they're burning the fields. The whole mindset is very, very bizarre, but you know, it's a problematic people down there being completely ruled by terrorist dictatorship. So what am I saying? I don't know. Because I think there's so much fear. It's like an umbilical cord. And you know, you get used to a leader. Almost Bibi's become a ruler. I mean, not only does he control being the prime minister, which is crazy powerful, but he also has other positions. How does that work? Isn't that supposed to be put to your party? But who? But what? Is it brawn? Is it brains? Is it together? And how can you achieve that? And who has the best of both of those? Bibi. But as a citizen, it is so hard. If you are a normal human being and not one of the 5 richest people in Israel, who do you vote for? Who do you vote for? Lo mishneh, it doesn't matter. Who? Just vote. So, Just vote.